Hi, everyone, and welcome to Humanity as Organism Thrives at World Unity Week on this wonderful 7th day of World Unity Week. Can you believe it? With the theme of love. And so today's Akashic Records reading is based on love. And I am just going to open the records and see what comes through for us. So give me a minute, please. The records are now open. I'm getting these words. This is the first thing I'm getting. Love is a thread that binds the world. And sometimes I get images. So the image that I'm getting is almost a thread that looks like if you had to put the lines of longitude and latitude together and they make some sort of lattice. And this is the thread of love that is going through every country, every continent, every point. There's no point that on this whole Mother Earth that is not that does not have a coordinate of love. Like every point has this coordinate of love. And the message is that often we think we've got to bring love to a situation, which we don't, because every being, every bit of energy ever is or has the frequency of love. That's how it is. We don't have to bring love to anything, to any situation, to any place that we walk into. We come with our expectations, and we think that we have to bring love. What we have to do is every expectation we have has a certain vibration, and we just have to shift that vibration so that we're on the vibration of love, so that we are aligned, and then there will be love we will perceive it and we will feel it and be in the flow of love in any particular place. That it doesn't matter what horrors we as humans perceive has happened in any particular place on earth, that place still has the frequency of love. It's just aligning with the love in that particular place. And when we do, then we will feel the love. We will not feel the horrors or that energy. I'm getting the message that often we say that, well, I don't like the energy of this place. Like, I don't want to go here. I don't want to go there. I don't like the energy of it. However, if we just in a space of receiving that love energy from any particular place, we won't have that. That for you is not because of the space. It is because of us and our perceptions and our feelings. And removing the emotional charge is just a matter of raising one's vibration. There are so many ways of raising vibration. And when we get to a space of a raised vibration using whatever methods we want, then we are able to receive that love energy that is always, always present. And a comparison is just as we human beings, there are people who come from a space of misalignment, as we all do in some way or another. But when we come from that space or when someone else comes from that space of misalignment, we are able, if we're on the frequency, on the vibration of love, we are able to see them through the eyes of love. We're able to have a little bit of understanding, a little bit of compassion, because we know we've been there, we've all been there. And we're also able to see them as they can be, as their true potential, and that's seeing someone in the space of love. So places are just like that, and people are just like that. So it's all got to do with us and where we come from. When we're interacting with someone or we're interacting with any space, then what we pick up, the energy we pick up, is an indication of our vibration at the time, not an indication of theirs. And that's not, we're being, it's being said now that we're not being told that this is criticism or it's a flaw or something like that. It's just a knowing. And a knowing allows us to shift. It's empowering to be able to know that. And I'm also being given the message that when we watch a movie, and it doesn't matter what that movie is, it's exactly the same movie, book. It's a reflection of where we come from, which is why some of us can watch a movie and think, oh my word, this is the most amazing movie, and appreciate the wisdom that it has and take that to heart, and it can transform us and may even change the trajectory of our lives. However, other people may watch a movie and then say, that was so sad, that was heartbreaking, it was, and that's why we perceive it in different ways. It's just our vibration. So let me see if there's anything else. Love is an act of being, not of doing. We're often talking about coming from the space of love. Personally, I do that too, but the message here is that it's not so much coming or doing that, as if you're coming from the space of love. It is so easy. It's just being in the flow. It's just being with it and in it and of it and from it. And that's all it is. That we don't have to, it doesn't have to be an effort. We don't have to feel that we have to shift so much in the mind. We just tap into it from within. And something which we just need a reminder of, they're saying love is the blessing, it is the blessed, and it is our gift to bless. And this is the first time I've ever felt like that. My word, it's it's almost as if we don't have to find a gift to give people when we interact with them, to give our fellow beings. We maybe think that, okay, I'm going to give the gift of listening, or I'm going to give the gift of holding space, or whatever. We don't even have to go that far, because we just practice alignment, which is true love. And when we're there, then that love automatically flows from us. And it's almost like it's that gift that we didn't even have to work to get, which blesses our fellow beings. Yeah, that's the message. If there are any questions, then please raise your electronic hand or put it in the chat, and I'll give it a minute. If you have any questions, just to remind you that because it's a collective reading, the questions need to be sort of general for the collective, not personal. I'll give it a minute in case anyone has a question.
My electronic hand wants to know something about legacy people. And what's coming to me is to ask is this what feels like a sense of surrender into the collective? Is it a surrender into the future collective? Or is it a surrender into the intentions of the legacy, the indigenous archetypes, if you will, or both?
So you're asking about when I said what I said about the collective, is that
should this focus mechanism that we all have, should I surrender into the not yet and the what's coming, or should I surrender into the what I can't possibly have words for, but I understand on some metaphysic, right? I am the point of the collective wisdoms. Like, which way, and does it matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. Which way do I point my compass?
what I'm getting is that it doesn't actually matter, because there is no separation. I am you and you are me. And it can make a difference, but not for all that is. It doesn't make any difference for the universe, higher self, whatever label we want to give it, but it does make a difference for us. So whatever it takes to raise your vibration, if it takes looking at it as the collective to make you feel like you're in absolute empowerment, that you're not alone, and that you come from strong stock, if that's what it takes, then that's the way to go. And if it's a feeling of, I get to give myself self-love and self-care by seeing myself as a point of love, and that's me as an individual, then that works. It just depends on where you are and what feels good for you. And you don't have to try both on for size or something. It will just come in the moment, because you'll immediately be able to feel a bit better, or you'll be able to sense the shift.
Thank you. Got it.
You're welcome. Let me see. Ginger, welcome. Oh, let me floating in my. I'm just reading your message. We are. Two bubbles gently touch, they become one focused, conscious Field of intent. Oh my word, that is so beautiful. Thank you. Do you have a question, or were you just sharing that beautiful? You were just sharing.
Pardon me. That was what you led me to. That was how I just, that was where I was led by you. So it just kind of melds everything into one little, for me. I need to have a simple, I call it kiss it, keep it simply simple. Like Occam's razor or whatever. For me, just to hear you transfer, it's like osmosis. It's like your words just nailed it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I truly appreciate your words and your energy. So thank you for that. And I'm going to read your words again. Are there any other questions?
It was really lovely. It resonated with me fully with a lot of the messages I get. That's the same. So it was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, well, then I guess I'm going to close the Akashic Records. Just give me a minute. And the records are now closed. Thank you for your presence.